Cool. Welcome everybody to episode 5 of Crossing Continents. This is Grant, and that's my friend over there, Zane, all the way from Florida. And basically this week we just wanted to discuss something that came up in an email I received this week. I just want to read the email to you. It basically just went, a guy was unsubscribing from my list, and he said, "I'm unsubscribing from your newsletter because I've been trying to make money for years online, and it is impossible. This is just another scam. Sorry." And I think when you get that type of email, your first reaction, you're kind of taken aback, and you're kind of like, "What? Like, I'm making money online, so how can you say it's impossible?" But he might be one of these guys that are just jumping from opportunity to opportunity, and he's not really putting any time or effort into it. After you kind of get taken aback, but then I thought, maybe this is just another one of these guys that don't put effort in. So I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts are on the whole "this is a scam" story.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting email that you receive, but one that is quite often the case. And, I'm not really surprised, but it is one of those things that people say, well, I don't know how to do it, so it must be a scam. And actually, I have another story to kind of add to this. Recently, a woman signed up with me, and we were talking a few weeks ago, and she said, hey, I'm not really making any progress. I don't know if this is a scam. I don't know if people are just kind of lying or if people are actually able to make money on this. And I said, hey, because she also said that it seems as if people who are veterans in this industry tend to make the most money. And I said, well, I
Yeah.
can understand how that seems and appears because oftentimes that's what you see. But new people they also have an opportunity to make money online. It's just being really strategic and learning the techniques to do it. So it isn't impossible. And yes, there are scams out there, but you have to be really mindful. And so one thing that you want to look for to determine whether an opportunity is a scam or not is you want to see if there is a refund policy. Most programs do offer a 30 to 90-day refund policy, so you want to be mindful of that. And you want to speak with people who are already benefiting from the business itself. And I would really speak to more than one person just to get an idea of what's working for them, how are they able to do it, what's their time commitment, and ask them about their success stories and failures. And by doing that, actually, I've been able to kind of find a good way um, to make progress in my business. But I do want to talk about opportunities out there that don't offer a refund policy because even though there are some out there who don't offer refund policies, they're not necessarily scams. But you have to be very cautious about these types of programs. One thing I would do is if you find an opportunity that you think resonates for you, say they don't offer a refund policy, look for people who are the leaders in that industry. If you're able to connect with them, speak with them, and also just speak with anyone who you see who is in that same business because maybe they have a different take on it and maybe they can show you the behind the scenes. Maybe they can show you what types of plans and training they offer and what type of coaching and mentorship they offer too. Because even though they don't offer a refund, maybe they have something really phenomenal that just doesn't warrant a refund. So
Yeah.
that could be the case too. So Grant, what other things would you like to say on this?
Yeah, so just on what you said there, I think also when you talk about the refund policy, sometimes when you have a refund policy, you might be talking about a digital product that you testing out and it's not working. You want a refund because it's not working. But when you employing a coach or a mentor, someone to physically take 2 or 3 hours out of the day to sit with you and actually speak to you and mentor you and show you how to do it. I think when it's that type of a situation, it's very difficult to refund somebody because you've actually used their time and you've used their expertise. So I think that's also where what point you were getting at there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah, that's a really good point because giving
Yeah.
your time and services is one thing. Uh, Joining an opportunity is another.
Yes.
So good point.
Exactly. Um, yeah, and then I just think the second point. Maybe we can just use an example here. Maybe I don't know if you can think of your favorite restaurant. Or I think of my favorite restaurant that you go to every single week. Um, t- Type it into Google, and then behind that restaurant, and now this is the restaurant that you think is the best restaurant in the world. You've never had a bad meal there. type it into Google and behind it say scam. So write in the restaurant's name, put in scam or bad service or whatever the case is, and I guarantee you that there'll be articles about that restaurant with people that have given it a bad review. So I don't think you should judge anything based on somebody else's experience. I think if there is a product out there that looks interesting, or a coach out there that does look interesting, my personal opinion is sign up for it and base it on your own experience. It doesn't. I think it's very unfair to base. Let's go back to the restaurant example. Do not go to the restaurant because you read a review that it was a bad restaurant, when in fact it's just somebody that has been to 45 restaurants and he's got an issue with every single restaurant he goes to. He's one of those people that just finds fault with restaurants. So yeah, I think very important just to experience the whole setup and see how it affects your life, and if you are progressing and if you are moving forward, then obviously it is working for you. If, however, like you said, you sign up for $1,000 and you never hear from anybody, you never see anybody, you're not making progress, I mean, then obviously it's a little bit of a scam, or if there is a money refund, you get your money back. But I think as long as you are making progress and you are having a positive experience, I think you must move forward with that.
Exactly, that's a good point, because when you have a business, you have to have a right mindset for attracting wealth to you and generating wealth to you, because with that positive mindset, then people will naturally be drawn to you and they'll want to learn from you and they will want to know more about your business. And having a mindset of, oh my God, it's not going to work for me, or this is bullshit, or whatever the case may be, that's the opposite of what you want to bring into a business, because then that's exactly what you're going to receive. It won't work for you.
Yeah, actually saying that, I saw a quote today in the newspaper. It said, the more negative my mindset is, the more arseholes I meet. And I think that's kind of, if you've got this negative mindset and you've got this bad mindset, you're going to be attracting those type of people and that around you. So it's perfectly right what you say, that if you've got that right mindset and you attract the right people, and you've got the right coaches and right mentors and right programs and right systems, you can only move forward and progress. Yeah, it's a good point.
Exactly.
So yeah, Zane, I don't think this is a very long topic that we have to drag out. I think, like you said, look for the refund policies, look for those type of things, experience the business for yourself, and don't judge a book by its cover. Kind of experience the whole thing first before you make any decisions.
Exactly.
So I don't know if you've got any final thoughts before we call it a day.
Yes, I do, Grant. So just to kind of wrap things up, if you do have a good product and coaching and support and the mentorship in place, then you definitely cannot go wrong, which is what you alluded to earlier, Grant. And if you're looking for support and help, then you can reach out to myself and Grant. We're more than happy to help you, guide you, and nurture you through this process, because it can be simplified with the right people. And again, we'll leave all of our information down below, and we can help you move forward in your journey on the right path.
Cool. Thank you, Zane. Thank you for joining me again. And we'll see you guys for the next episode.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Be well.
Cheers.